Hello, friends. Hello po. Kumusta? How are you? I hope everyone is doing fine and well today. So, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, no matter what time you see this video and wherever you are. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Jhai and Jerry. Kumusta po? Anyways, for this video, I will be answering some comments from our comment section here in our YouTube channel. I've received a lot of questions actually. Some of them I have already responded, and some I decided to make a video reply so at least I can explain it better. Kasi yung iba po, mahirap siyang i-explain through the comment section. Medyo mahirap siyang i-explain, and sometimes it causes misunderstanding. So here, I decided to do a video reply on some of the comments there. And there are common questions as well that I have been answering even before and up until now. I still receive those questions. And even when I do live stream, I receive those kind of questions. So I decided to do a video reply. Now, if you're new to my channel, let me introduce myself to you. My name is Jade. I am originally from the Philippines, but I live now in Florida. Just like you, I got here through a K1 fiancé visa, and right now I am a green card holder under 2 years conditional. And in a few months, I will be submitting my removal of conditions still as part of our K1 visa journey here in the US. So yes, after you get your 2 years conditional green card, before that expires, you need to apply for your removal of conditions, which is you apply for your 10 years green card. So anyways, if you have been following me, you can just join me in saying this. Just a disclaimer, I am not affiliated with any government agency nor working with or as an immigration attorney. I am not a professional or a legal expert. I'm only sharing based on my personal experience, my research, and my knowledge as a DIY filer or do-it-yourself. So these are based on my personal experience and my knowledge. But of course, I encourage you guys to always check the official website of the US Visa. That's uscis.gov and travel.state.gov. Those are the official website of the US Visa, and that's where I always rely to ever since I started my journey as a K1 visa from I-129F down to my green card, and now soon again I will be applying for my removal of conditions. I always rely to the official website. Now, if you're new here, I post videos. Again, I post my experience. If you visit my channel, go to playlist. Under playlist, you'll see an album titled K1 Fiancé Visa. If you're just about to apply for your K1 visa or in the process of your K1 fiancé visa, you may check my videos there. Baka po makatulong yung mga videos ko sa inyo. It might help you. You may leave a comment as well if you have any questions. And if you are about to come here in the US or is already here in the US or about to apply for your adjustment of status or your green card, you may check my album titled Adjustment of Status. I have videos there on how I did my green card, how I filed for the form, where to submit it, how do you arrange it properly using the recommendation by the USCIS. Yes, because USCIS has a recommendation on how to assemble your AOS packet. So you may check my videos there. How to report your marriage to the Philippine Embassy. Please check that video. Check my videos. Don't forget to like and to subscribe if you haven't yet. So at least you get notified when there is like an update about what's happening about the visa. And you have updates on my post about the visa. So yes, without further ado, let me just read you the first question on our comment section, which she was confused. She commented in this specific video right here, and actually somebody commented on this comment as well. She was asking, or that person was asking me to answer the question of this person because she probably, or he or she that person probably has the same confusion as this person. So, the first question is from Just Girly, 1948. Nakakalito, sabi mo, much better kung unahing i-book ang biometrics and interview than book the medical. Pero sabi mo rin dapat naka-medical ka na bago mag-interview. Pag nakapag-book na ba ng biometrics and interview, may date na ibibigay kung kailan mismo ang date ng interview. Nang sa ganon, while waiting, pwede na magpa-medical. Please enlighten me. So anyways, i-insert ko na lang din yung mga follow-up question ng isang tao. Yes, I mentioned, nalito siya sa part na sinabi ko. Yes, I did mention that it is much better to book first your biometrics and interview before you book your medical. But of course, the medical should be done. You should have your medical result, or if you don't have your medical result because you were under sputum, at least you did your medical before your interview. That's the proper way. So yun po, you need to book. I mentioned there, it's better to book the biometrics first in interview because right now, and it always happens, they run out of available slots for interview, and a lot of people right now are waiting for an interview slots. January is there's still a few left as we speak. There's still a few left for January slots, but they are almost gone. So right now, December is gone. There are just very few available slots right now for January, and they're almost gone. The thing I said that is because when you're going to book for your biometrics and interview, you can pick the date and the time on when you're going to do that. But then again, right now, nakakita man po kayo ng available slots, i-grab nyo na po. Huwag paunahan na po ngayon ng pag-book ng biometrics and interview. Yes, when you're going to book your biometrics and interview, you can pick the date and the time. But right now, again nga, depende na lang sa kung anong merong slots ang makuha. But yes, you can pick the time as well on when to do that. Sa medical naman, on the other hand, marami pong available slots sa medical sa St. Luke's. You can pick any time you want to. And also, if you have an interview slots already, you can actually do walk-in at least 7 business days before your interview day. Pwede po kayong mag-walk-in interview. Pwede nyo pong gawin yan. That's why I said, mas mabuti po na unahin nyo pong mag-book ng biometrics and interview bago kayo mag-book ng medical. Kasi, again, maraming slot, hindi po sila nauubusan ng slots. And makakapili rin po kayo kung kailan nyo gusto at anong oras nyo pong gustong magpa-medical. If you want first thing in the morning, 7 a.m., go grab 7 a.m. If you want 10 a.m., go grab 10 a.m. Ganyan. Patapos na po kayo sa biometrics at medical bago po kayo mag-interview because without the biometrics and without the medical, hindi po kayo pwedeng interviewin. Dapat gawin niyo po muna yan. Now, next question naman from Family Twite. Good morning po, ma'am. Mag-apply pa lang sana ng K1 visa. Ask lang, may history po ako sa baga noong 2010 at natapos ko po ang gamutan ko at may scar pong naiwan. May pag-asa po ba ako na makapasa sa X-ray? Gusto po kasi ng fiancé ko from US ay makasal na kami next year sa kanilang country. Salamat po. So in your case naman po, Miss Family Twite, since nag-medication naman po kayo and it's clear and like you said, meron na po siyang scar, makikita po yan ni St. Luke's. Ang gawin po ninyo is dalhin niyo po yung old x-ray film ninyo, tapos yung magdala kayo ng medical certificate or medical record of the medications that you had to go through, and that clear na po kayo. Dalhin niyo po lahat ng records na meron kayo niyan para at least po may maipresenta kayo kay St. Luke's. Kasi sa cases po ninyo na ganyan, may scar na po siya, siguro po makikita talaga nila yan. So, baka ma-under sputum kayo. And if you declare, hindi mo kasi minention if it's TB or what, so I will not assume for anything. Ang gawin nyo na lang po, again, dalhin nyo po yung x-ray film ninyo, tapos dalhin nyo yung mga medical records po ninyo, especially sa gamutan na ginawa po ninyo, ano po yung tinake ninyo na gamot, kasi tatanungin po kayo ng doctor na mag-a-assist po sa inyo. The doctor will ask you a few questions about your medical conditions or your medical history kasi magbabase po doon yung assessment na ibibigay sa inyo, most especially sa mga vaccines po na ibibigay ni St. Luke sa inyo. So just bring your record, medical records, medical history records, anything po para magpatunay na tapos na kayong nagamutan and then cleared na po kayo para at least kahit papaano may proof po kayo. Yes, I hope that answers your question. Moving on, ito naman kay Miss Amalubeb. Hello po. So sabi niya, hello po, as of now, ang akin is nag-approve yung visa namin but wala pa kami scheduled para interview. But I want to know po kailan magpa-medical. I think what she mean is the I-129F petition. So approve na sila sa I-129F petition and she's asking, wala pa siyang interview schedule, but I want to know po kailan magpa-medical. Sis, like I mentioned from the previous part, yung first question natin, I would suggest na mag-secure ka muna ng interview slot kasi naghahanap po si St. Luke's, maghahanap po siya. One of the requirements for your medical is your interview appointment. So, kung wala po kayong interview appointment, and magpapa-medical na kayo, St. Luke's po will have you signed a waiver that you're going to do your medical even without an interview schedule. Bakit po nila ginagawa yun? It's because po, kung ano man ang mangyari, kung hindi kayo makakuha ng interview slots as soon as possible, pag inabutan po kayo ng expiration ng medical result po ninyo or medical exam ninyo kay St. Luke's and you have to do again your medical, magbabayad po kayo ulit ng panibago and you're going to go through the same procedure po ng ginawa ninyo. So pag inabutan kayo ng expiration, gagawin niyo po ulit yan, mapapagastos po kayo, madudoble po yung gastos ninyo. So I would suggest na unahin niyo po munang mag-secure ng interview slot tsaka biometrics and saka na po kayo mag-secure or mag-book ng medical mag-medical kasi again, mabilis po, marami pong available slots sa medical and you can do walk-in sa medical if you have an interview schedule within 7 business days. So, pwede po yan. So, I would suggest again po, from my experience and the people that I've talked to, kasi meron akong mga follower, meron akong 2 follower, kailan ba yun? Recently, or not recently, but this year yata, early this year, nag-advance medical sila, inabutan po sila ng expiration ng medical nila bago pa dumating yung interview scheduled date nila. Naabutan sila ng expiration so they had to go through again, nag-medical po sila ulit and they had to pay the same amount which is 28,650 pesos. Malaki-laki na rin po yan. So sayang din if you have to go through again kasi naabutan ka ng expiration. So, ano kasi, ang medical exam, if walang problema sa medical result mo, if cleared ka lahat, medical is valid for up to 6 months. 6 months yan. If under sputum ka, if may nakita sila sa x-ray result mo, scar, dot, or whatsoever, and nag-undergo sputum ka or smear collection, valid lang po yan for 3 months. So moving on, ito naman kay Gleck Porquillo. Hello ma'am, need po ba i-submit ang original copy ng divorce decree ng petitioner during interview sa US Embassy? So yes po, need talaga. That's actually one of the common reasons kung bakit nare-reschedule ang interview, ang applicant. Marami po ngayon, hanggang ngayon, marami pa rin nare-reschedule dahil dyan, dahil hindi po yung original copy yung sinubmit nila kay USEM on their interview day. So yes, need po ang original or the certified true copy of the divorce decree of your fiancé or your petitioner. You need. So next question is from Jens Alpha. Sabi niya, she commented on the how to fill out I-129F na form. Her question is, Ma'am Jhai, ask ko lang, sa ibang blank di po ma-fill up, leave it or write black pen? So yes po, sa computer talaga may mga areas or may mga questions dyan and boxes na hindi siya ma-edit ng computer. What I did back then, especially sa I-485, meron din siya. What I did back then is you can edit it as long as you use black ink. And as long as you write legibly, dapat po malinis yung pagkasulat po ninyo if you're going to write, if you're going to handwrite it. So handwrite po yung ginawa ko sa iba na hindi ma-edit sa computer. Yes, black pen po ang gamitin ninyo. Next question is from Andy Yan. Hello, Andy. Hi, Miss Jhai. October 24, 2025, ready status na po ako. My fiance got the case number but I haven't received any letter po. How long po ang estimate for them to contact me? Until November 2025 din po ang validity ng NOAA 2 namin. Should we call NVC po? So for this question, si petitioner po talaga yung makaka-receive ng NVC letter. Ang gawin niyo po is ipa-email ninyo sa inyo and then print that out and dalhin niyo po ang NVC letter on your biometrics day and then your interview. Minsan, si beneficiary, nakakatanggap sila ng NVC. Ang iba naman, hindi po talaga nakakatanggap ng NVC. Ako, nakatanggap ako ng NVC letter from the NVC office. Sobrang late na. I was already in Manila doing my medical. So, hindi po lahat ng beneficiary nakakatanggap ng NVC letter, but the petitioner receives the NVC letter. And since case ready na po kayo, ganyan po kasi talaga ang nakalagay sa SEAC. Wait for scheduling, blah, blah, blah. Pag case ready na po kayo, pwede na po kayo mag DS-160, and then once you submitted your DS-160, you can book for your biometrics and interview, and then the medical, and then start gathering your documents, your requirements. Next question is from Jamie. Hi, thank you for your videos. Thank you din po and you're welcome. Do we need to bring and present NOAA 1 and NOAA 2 in the interview? No need na po. You don't need to bring or present the NOAA 1 and NOAA 2. Hindi po siya required sa interview. I have a video here. Please check this video under K1 Visa album. The list of requirements for K1 Visa interview at the US Embassy. It might help you. But of course, if you want to bring it, okay lang din po. But hindi talaga yan hinahanap. Anyways, moving on. Here's a question from Sharon Rivera. Hello, Ms. Jhai. I watch your vids during my K1 journey. Now that I'm preparing for AOS, I'm here again to learn from you. Thank you for your vids. Learned a lot from them. Ask ko lang, from the date of marriage, ilang days or months ba dapat para masubmit ang AOS? Now, wala naman po siyang time frame. As far as I know, wala naman pong time frame ang pag-submit ng AOS. It's up to you when you want to submit your application for your adjustment of status. But of course, the sooner the better. Mas maganda po siya. Ako, I submitted my AOS after the 90 days. And it's okay to apply for your AOS with expired K1 visa, with expired I-94. Okay lang po yan because when I applied, again, my 90 days is done. My K1 visa is expired as well. My I-94 is expired. So, okay lang po siya. It's up to you when you want to file. Yung ginagawa ng iba, hindi sila nag-a-apply agad-agad because medyo mabigat din siya, medyo mahal siya. It's $1,440. So yung iba nagsisave pa ng pera para maka-apply ng adjustment of status, lalo na yung may mga K2s kasi may bayad din po yung mga K2s kung mag-adjust ng status dito po sa US. So yung iba, they apply after 6 months, after 5 months, or after 7 months when they have saved enough for their AOS. But again, of course, there's no time frame, but the sooner, the better. So next question is from Lady Love. Pwede po ba mauna muna mag-medical then, or biometrics then medical? Yes po, kahit alin sa dalawa, biometrics or medical or biometrics, as long po na yung dalawa tapos na kayong mag-biometrics, tapos na kayong magpa-medical before your interview date. So next question is from Baby ko. Hello. Great video. Would like to ask, needed ba ang CENOMAR as one of the supporting documents when submitting the I-129F, or you just voluntarily include as extra proof? Thank you. And nag-comment din si Vanessa, or how do I'm sorry if I mispronounce your name. Pero sabi niya, hi Ms. Jhai, good day po. Ito din po ang question ko. If needed po ba ang CENOMAR for supporting documents kung mag-submit po ng I-129F? Thank you and God bless you po. So for me, in my case, I did not submit CENOMAR when we filed the I-129F, the initial filing. I emailed my birth certificate, my passport bio page, and then the letter of intent to marry. Yun po yung sinubmit ko kay fiance, and my fiance submitted it. He included it in the form and then submitted the I-129F and the rest of the documents sa USCIS po. So it's up to you. If you have that, mas maganda siya. If you have that, mas mabuti. At least makita nila, ma-proof po that you're not married at all. Mas maganda kung meron po kayo niyan. Pero again, sa case ko, wala. So okay naman po. Wala namang problema. Hindi naman nagka-problema. So next question is from Lorena San Pedro. Sabi po niya, hello, can I ask what vaccine is needed for the medical examination at St. Luke's? Thanks. So I'm not sure if what she's asking, if you're asking about the vaccines that you had when you were a baby, if you have the baby book po, if you still have the baby book, you can bring it, pero hindi din naman nila ino-honor po yung baby books na ganyan. If you have any medical conditions, or if you just recently had a vaccine, certain vaccines, please bring a medical record that you have those vaccines, or if you did some surgery or you went under any medication, bring a copy of your medical exam or any medications that you're taking. With regards to the vaccines din naman kasi, you just have to, the doctor will ask you questions about your medical history, about your medical conditions, this and that. Kasi doon po magmamatter kung ano yung ibibigay or ituturok na mga vaccines po sa inyo. Depende po siya sa assessment ng doctor. Depende sa sagot po ninyo yung mga vaccinations na ibibigay po sa inyo. So I hope that answers your questions. If not, please comment down below and I will try my best to explain it to you. And then another question from Lorena. Sabi niya, hello sis, is the vaccine included na sa binayaran for medical exams? Yes po, the medical fee of 28,650 pesos, included na po lahat yan. The lab test, your physical exam, and then the vaccinations po na ibibigay or ituturok po sa inyo, lahat na po yan, included na siya sa 28,650 pesos. Wala na po kayong babayaran na additional fee. So, some people get 5 vaccines, some get 6, some get 4, some get 2 or 3. Ako po, 4 na vaccines ang binigay sa akin. Included na po lahat yan. So, next question is from Clint and Monique. Hello sis. Hi Miss Jhai, may tanong po ako. If ever I change the port of my entry from the place I put on my DS-160 to the tickets I get, magkakaproblema po ba, or yun, magkakaproblema po ba yun, or okay lang na biglang mabago yung proof or yung port of entry ko? So okay lang po siyang magbago. If you remember or if you watch my video how to fill out the S160, sa part na po yan, meron pong instruction sa gilid-gilid na maliliit na hindi niyo siya medyo malabo, or hindi malabo but medyo hindi siya meron pong instruction doon na if hindi kayo sure kung saan kayo papasok, maglagay lang kayo kung asan you think you're going to will be your port of entry, kung saan kayo papasok, ganyan. Ipakita ko na lang siya somewhere dito if makita ko siya. I will just show a picture. Pero yeah. So yes, next question is from Sarah. Sabi ni Sarah, Miss Jhai, since I do not have certificates or license, leave it blank ko lang ba yung number 62 sa page 19, or put NA on it? Thanks. So, ito po yung instructions on the I-485 on how you're going to fill out the blanks. If you will leave it blank or if you put NA. So, Sarah, if it's not applicable for you, you can just put NA on that part. Please read the instructions as well. She commented on the I-485. She's now applying for her adjustment of status. Now, moving on. Next question is from Bem and Bem. Hi, Miss Jhai. Need ba apostille ang divorce decree if isasubmit for filing? No po, you don't need na magpa-apostille po ng divorce decree. You don't even need to submit the original copy, especially for initial filing pa lang po ha, since you commented sa complete list ng requirements for I-129F. So I assume initial filing pa lang kayo. Scanned or photocopy is accepted. You don't need to bring or submit, rather. You don't need to submit the original document. Just scanned or photocopy is accepted, not unless if USCIS specifically requested for that one. Pero kami ni asawa dati, hindi siya nag-submit ng divorce decree niya. Pero ngayon, if you have a copy, ipa-photocopy nyo na lang po and then include it sa initial filing po ninyo. Mas maganda. At least hindi kayo, makaiwas na rin kayo ng RFE. Next question is from, how do I read your name? I'm sorry if I mispronounce your name. Regis Malo. Hello po, magkakaproblema po ba ako if di ko nalagyan ng middle name ang application ko? Sa passport ko po kasi merong middle name pero nung nag-fill out ako ng DS-160, given name and surname lang po nilagay ko. Please help po, interview ko na in January. So okay lang sis kasi sa DS-160, ang tinatanong talaga sa DS-160 is, ano lang naman, the first name and the surname. Pero yung iba, ang ginagawa ng iba, especially ako din, ang ginawa ko when I filled out the S160, nilagay ko yung middle name ko after the first name sa first name na section. So ginawa ko my first name, tapos space, and then my middle name. Tapos sa surname naman is yung last name ko, yun yung ginawa ko. Pero wala namang problema kasi hindi din naman tinatanong yung middle name talaga sa DS-160. Only the surname and the first name. Next question is from Liza. Hello sis. Hello. Good morning, Miss Jhai. Pwede na po bang kumuha ng SSN after you get married at kahit di pa kayo mag-apply ng AOS? Yes sis. You can get your SSN po at the Social Security Administration office near you before or after you get married as long as it falls within 74 days upon your arrival or when you arrive here in the US. Mas maganda po na kumuha kayo ng SSN before you get married para at least you have a social security number. Kasi ang gamit po ng social security number, you can check this video right here. May na-explain ako, na-explain ko siya ng mabuti on this video. But anyways, I'll just give you a brief one. You can use that if you're going to open a bank account or para ma-include ka na sa insurance ng asawa mo. You can get SSN before or after you get married. Again, if the marriage falls within 74 days ng 90 days ninyo. Kasi after nyan, pag kumuha kayo after ng 74 days, hindi na kayo mabibigyan ng SSA office. Kasi parang kumbaga malapit na siya sa expiration. So if you're a K1 visa, you get here in the US, remember that you have 74 days to get your SSN. Pag lumagpas naman po niyan, you don't have to worry kasi pwede naman po kayong kumuha ng SSN through the immigration. Sa pag-fill out niyo po ng I-485, merong part po doon, may question po doon na about the SSN, if you have it, if you don't have it, and there is like a disclosure there kung okay lang ba sa'yo na si immigration na mag-forward ng information mo kay SSA office para makunan kanila ng SSN, ganyan. So you can do that before or after, but I would suggest you get that before you get married. And then magpa-change ka na lang later on when you get married. Magpa-change ka na lang later on, balik kayo sa SSA office to change the last name if you got your SSN sa single name pa. So yes, that's it. I also have the most common questions. I have I think it is three common questions dito na lagi ko talagang natatanggap every time, especially sa comment sections or sa live stream ko. So every time na mag-live stream ako, so I want to share this. So pag na-reschedule daw due to an incomplete documents, when you're going to book for your second or your rescheduled interview, do you need to book for your biometrics and do your biometrics again? No po, hindi nyo na po kailangang ulitin ang biometrics po ninyo. But when you're going to book for your interview, for your rescheduled interview, naka-default na po kasi siya sa system nila. So when you're going to open the website and go log in again and book for your interview or rescheduled interview, kailangan nyo rin pong mag-book ng biometrics. Same thing nung una po ninyong pag-book. Unang calendar na lalabas is the biometrics interview and the second one is for your interview schedule. But you don't need to do your biometrics again. all you have to do po is on your interview day, sa rescheduled interview day po ninyo, so you just need to bring your DS-160 na may nakatatak na complete or completed from the VAC office when you did your biometrics. Patunay po yan na tapos na po kayong mag-biometrics. These were confirmed on some of my subscribers here as well. So when you're going to book, again, maglalagay pa rin po kayo ng biometrics pero hindi na kayo pupunta ng VAC. You just need to bring the DS-160 na may complete, and then yes, go on and get ready with your rescheduled interview. So yun po ang isa sa mga common questions. Another one is yung pag-apply ng adjustment of status, the I-485. May time frame ba? Again po, nasagot ko na siya kanina. Wala pong time frame. As far as I know, wala pong time frame ang pag-apply ng AOS. But of course, the sooner, the better. Yung iba naghihintay ng ilang buwan kasi nagsisave muna sila ng money kasi medyo mabigat, nabibigatan sila sa $1,440. Lalo na yung iba na may mga K2s kasi yung K2s din po ay mag-a-apply din po ng adjustment of status. If I remember correctly, if it's 14 years old above or 14 years old below. 15 years old above yata, same amount na po yung babayaran, $1,440. So kung dalawa kayo, dalawang $1,440. Kung ang K2 ninyo is like 14 years old below, parang nasa $900 something po yung babayaran niyo. Please check this video, the updated filing fee or adjustment of status fee, especially if you have K2. Meron po dyan sa may mga K2. So another common question po is from Ash Dress. Hi Ms. Jhai, I just want to know or sure kasi naguguluhan ako sa I-485 page 1 part 1 about the current legal name kasi my husband said na yung dati kong middle name before marriage, yun pa rin daw ang ilalagay ko kasi ganyan daw yan dito sa US. Ang pagkakaalam ko naman in the Philippines, once na married na, yung magiging middle name natin is yung dati nating last name dahil married na tayo. Please enlighten me po kasi nag-debate kami about dito. Sana mabasa mo po. So yes, eto, ang dami talagang naguguluhan nito kasi yes, totoo po, dito sa kanila kasi, yung middle name nila is part siya, kumbaga part po siya ng pangalan. Like, see for example, Mary Grace Tan. Si Mary Grace po, ang first name po nila is Mary. The middle name is Grace and the surname or last name is the Tan. Dito po kasi, pag nakapag-asawa na yung girl, ang natatanggal lang po is yung last name. Pero depende din siya, may laws din sila na gusto ba niyang i-adapt yung last name ng asawa niya or hindi, retain siya ng maiden name niya. Pero kadalasan dito ina-adapt ang last name ng asawa. So ang nangyayari, let's say for example, Johnson yung last name ng husband niya. So, ang mangyayari, Mary Grace Johnson. Wala na po yung Tan. Tan ba yung nilagay ko? Basta anyway, yun po o yung matatanggal, yung middle name nila. Sa atin po kasi sa Philippines, our middle name is our mother's last name. So, pag nakapag-asawa tayo, namu-move out siya. Kumbaga, yung last name natin sa pagkadalaga, yun yung nagiging middle name. And then, we adapt our husband's last name. Though, meron din naman tayong law sa Philippines na pwedeng i-maintain mo yung maiden name mo or i-adapt mo yung last name ng asawa mo or i-hyphenated mo siya. Yun yung mga ginagawa ng mga professionals. So, ang ginawa ko kasi tinanong ko rin talaga si asawa nito when I read the questions. Tinanong ko siya ganyan. Ang ginawa ko po is ginaya ko yung sa Philippines. Nung nag-file ako ng I-485 ko, my first name, of course, the Jade. My last name is my middle name is my single last name. And then my last name right now, my legal name is my husband's last name. So, ganyan po yung finalo ko, yung sa Philippines. So, yung first name, yung middle name ko is my previous last name before I got married, and then my last name right now is I adopted my husband's last name. So yun po lahat ang ginamit ko, my I-485, my green card, my work permit, my combo card, my work and travel parole, and sa SSN ko, sa bangko namin, yun na po kung ano po ang sinulat ko sa immigration when I filed for my I-485, yun po yung ginamit ko sa lahat na kasi yun na po yung legal name ko. So that's it. I hope po. I tried my best na ipaliwanag talaga sa inyo. I hope naliwanagan din po kayo. If you have any questions, if you have any confusions, please check my videos under K1 Visa album or adjustment of status album. If you have any questions, comment down below this video or any of the videos here in YouTube. Yes. And yun na nga, hopefully sana na ipaliwanag ko po ng mabuti sa inyo. Maraming salamat po. Thank you for following me here. Sa mga naka-follow po sa akin, naka-subscribe sa channel ko, who's always been watching my live stream and my videos, not just K1 Visa, but my daily life here po in the US. I really appreciate you sa mga nagsisend po ng gifts sa live stream or sa videos, through my videos. Maraming salamat po. I really appreciate you all. So yes, always visit the USCIS website and I will just keep you updated kung ano po yung mga pagbabago and nasaan na sila ngayon. Congratulations, April filers of 2025. Congratulations po sa mga na-approve na. Kung April filer ka, hindi ka pa na-approve, comment down below. Kung na-approve ka na, comment down below para at least makongratulate ko man lang kayo. So yes, please visit my videos and please don't forget to like this video if you think this is helpful and help me share this video to anyone you know that is processing K1 visa, or share my videos about the visa process kung may mga kaibigan kayo, especially mga DIY filers. Baka po makatulong din sa kanila yung mga videos po natin. Maraming salamat po. And yes, please don't forget to like, to share, and to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. See you again in my next video. Thank you. And bye for now.